Hello everybody, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope that you're all having a great day so far, and welcome to today's video, which is going to be a Levi's try-on / review haul. I'm so excited to share my thoughts on the styles that I have here. I have 9 pairs of jeans that I bought very recently. Levi's are currently having a massive sale, especially if you are a Red Tab member like I am. You can get discounts between 40, 50, and 60%. Everything that I have here, I got at least 50% off, and we all know that Levi's is a premium brand. Their pricing can be a little bit off the chain, and I always recommend checking their sales because you can get amazing deals. So I'll link everything that is still available on this rail over here. I'll link everything in the info bar below for you guys to check it out. Fun facts about myself: I am 45, I'm 5'7", and I tend to use, or wear, better saying, size 29 or 30 waist. It really depends on the style that I'm buying. And it's important to know that we may have the same height, but our body proportions are slightly different. So what fits me on my waist may not fit you as well, and vice versa. So what I tend to recommend is, instead of buying only one size, buy 2 or maybe 3 different sizes of a particular style that you like, because jeans are not going to fit you exactly the same as they do on someone else. Chances are the size is not going to be the same, and you will see me mentioning that throughout this video. But okay, I know you guys are here to see the try on haul, so let's get started. Okay, so we're kickstarting with the lighter shade that I have on my rail. These are the 70s high slim straight jeans. They are made of 100% cotton, and they look like this from the front. Super high rise, and then on the back they look like this. So they have the red tab and the brown label as per usual with Levi's. The closure of these jeans is a zipper closure, so they're not the typical button that you would find on the 501s, but they feel very, very similar. Now, when you look at the rise of these jeans, these are very, very high rise, and I'll put all the information here on the screen. I think they're either 13.5 or 14. They are very high rise. They have no stretch whatsoever. Some denim, although says it's 100% cotton, you can still feel how soft they are. And I'm not saying that these ones are rigid at all, but if you're not used to 100% cotton, you may feel or think that these ones are rigid and you can't really fit in them. I love the tone of this shade. It's kind of like a cream or off-white, very similar to the ones that I'm wearing, although the ones that I'm wearing from Weekday are of a warmer undertone. I find that they're very, very similar. As the name suggests, they are high and they are slim. So I don't personally think that this style is very flattering on me. I wouldn't say that my waist is very small, but there is a massive gap behind my back, which is a problem that a lot of us ladies have. It's just a shame that I don't find them flattering on my figure. I find them very, very straight. That is the only downside of these ones. So the next pair of jeans are the exact same style as the previous one, but just in a darker shade. Now, I would say that this is a jet black, which I love, and I think it's a staple in many of our wardrobes. I'm actually missing a pair like this. I find them super high waist, so they're exactly the same. There's no difference in those as well. Where I see or feel the difference when it comes to these 2 pairs of jeans is the feel of the denim. Whereas the white one is quite substantial and it almost feels a little bit thicker, this one, although it is substantial, is quite soft. It feels that it's going to be a little bit softer. It feels like it's going to mold to your body a lot better. So they do feel different. And I find that really strange because usually the darker the denim, the smaller they are and the harder they are, if that makes any sense. But with these 2, I find that the black version is a lot softer. Now, as I mentioned, they are very, very high rise, and I don't know if the rise of these jeans is suitable for my body. I actually feel like it makes my torso looks a little bit shorter. Overall, I do really like these. I'm just not entirely sure if I want to keep them just because they're very high, and again, there is a little bit of a gap on the back. Okay, so moving right along to the next style, these are the high loose taper in a kind of like washed black tone. They look like this from the front, and the closure of these ones is also a zip fly, and then on the back they look like this with a red label and the brown tab. So as the name suggests, these ones taper at the bottom, and they're also very, very high. I would say that the rise of these is very similar to the previous ones. I would say maybe around 13, between 13 and 14 inches. So the size again is size 30, and the inseam on these ones is actually 29. But it's a generous 29 because they almost hang on my foot. They don't cut on my ankle. So they're not ankle grazers. They're quite full length, if that makes any sense. These are made of 100% cotton. No stretch. The cotton feels really, really soft. So they're not thick like the 501s, but they're not thin either. They're kind of like right in the middle. I'm not sure if the 30 was the right size for me. I actually think with this particular style, you can go down a size. But again, it depends how you want these jeans to fit you, because the name suggests that they're supposed to be loose. So I actually think I bought the right size as they suggest that the jeans need to fit you, but maybe depending on how you want these to fit, you may need to go down the size. Overall, I actually think they're nice. They're similar to the balloon jeans, which are quite in, or the barrel leg jeans, but they are a little bit more tapered at the bottom. But I think I want to try the smaller size just to see the difference. Okay, so next we have the Ribcage Straight ankle jeans in faded black again. So if you're not familiar, which I'm pretty sure you are, Ribcage jeans look like this. They have a button fly, and this is how they look from the back. These ones are made of 99% cotton and 1% elastane. But when it comes to Ribcage jeans, you need to read the fabric content, because not all of them are made exactly the same. These ones are in size 30 waist and 29 in seam. And every time I try them on, especially if it's a tone that I really like, I literally just fall back in love with them because I find them that flattering. I think this is like the perfect feminine, sexy jean for any woman. It doesn't matter your size, your height. I find that Ribcage jeans make you look like $1,000,000. That is just how I feel about them. I highly recommend that you stick to your size, and if you like this style of jean, this shade is definitely one that I would highly recommend. Okay, so now we're going to move along to the blue denim that I have on my rail, and the first ones that I have here are the high taper. So I've spoken about this style previously in a darker tone, but now I'm going to talk about the lighter shade. So they're exactly the same, very high-waisted, zipper closure, and then on the back they look like this. Now these ones, I'm not entirely sure if they're 100% cotton. They do feel like they are, but here at the bottom it feels almost like they're stretching slightly. So it could be just the feel of the denim. So again, as the name suggests, these ones are very high-waisted and they taper at the bottom, and they're supposed to be a little bit looser. Now, I'm not entirely sure on this style. I think what's bothering me is that they're very, very high-waisted, and they make me feel like they're cutting me at the wrong part of my body, if that makes sense. There's no longevity in my eyes when it comes to this style in my wardrobe. I don't believe I would reach for them all that much. I just don't think that the sizing was perfect for me. I think I need a size 29 in these. I just don't think they're very flattering on me. Okay, so next we have another pair of Ribcage jeans in a kind of like medium wash blue. They're the exact same style as the faded black that I showed you before. So they look like this from the front, button fly, and on the back they look like this. Now when you see it in the cutaways, me personally, I find them super flattering. But these ones feel a little bit thicker and less giving than the darker ones. On the waist they fit perfectly, the same way that the darker shade did, but I find that these ones are a lot more snug. Don't get me wrong, Ribcage jeans, or most of the jeans from Levi's, they do give, and after a while they just mold to your body in a really, really flattering way. I just find that these ones are a lot more restrictive, although they're the exact same size. If I was to reorder these, I would probably go up by a size. So the next few jeans I am super excited to talk about because two of them are totally new styles to me. The last one is not, but I am just so excited to share my thoughts on these. So the first ones are the Baggy Dad style jeans. So they look like this from the front, and these ones are a zip fly, and they look like this from the back. So red label and the brown tab at the back. These ones, as you can see, they are a wider leg and they are a 30 waist and a 30 inseam. I couldn't remember. Now, when it comes to the rise of these are a either medium rise or almost a low rise, but I don't think they're low. They just sit low on me because they're baggy. These ones are made of 100% cotton, and they have a little rip here on the knee and here, which makes them look a little bit more lived in, which I really like. The concept behind these jeans is for the jeans to look baggy on you. The moment I tried it with a fitted top like I have in the cutaway, I fell in love with these jeans. I can totally see myself wearing these in the spring and summer with high heels, with flat sandals. So I can totally see myself wearing these in a very casual way, but giving it a twist, making them look a little bit more feminine. I am really into looser fitting jeans, and I think these ones really fit the bill. So the next jeans are actually the ones that kickstarted this video, and I don't know, I'm kind of obsessed a little bit. So these are the 501 90s fit jean. As you all know, 501s, these ones are a button fly, and they look like this from the back. I think you could possibly go down a size depending on how you want them to fit, depending on the fabric content, depending on the cut. If they are slim, I need to go up. If they are like the originals, usually I go down. But because they hang a little bit more, they sit right where my navel is. They're not tight in that area. There is a fabric. Again, I really, really love them. This is a style to me that is very, very classic, and it all depends on how you want them to look. If you want them to look a little bit more fitted, go down a size. If you want them to look loose, then buy your actual size. And like I said, usually I'm in between sizes, either a size 29 or a size 30. A good way to also know if the jeans are going to fit you on your waist is by taking each side and putting it around your neck. If it closes completely and it's literally like you're struggling, then they're too small. But if they have a comfortable fit when you're doing that, that means they're going to fit you perfectly. And these have a little bit of fabric left. And I feel like the 29 would have fitted me okay, but I actually really like the fit of the 30. So I think I need to order the 29 to compare the sizes. But if I can't find the 29, I might actually keep the 30 because I really, really like them. So again, leave me your feedback below. And my last pair of jeans is another Ribcage jeans, which are the ankle version. These ones again are in size 30 and 29 inseam, and they are made of 100% cotton. So they are a little bit different than the previous ones that I mentioned. So they look like this from the front, perfect tone by the way for this time of year, like this from the back, and at the bottom they have a frayed hem. So they are a little bit different. Of course, they are Ribcage jeans. They are going to fit very, very similar, if not the same, to the previous tones. Better saying, I was going to say styles, but because they are made of 100% cotton, they fit differently. They look really, really nice. Like they look nice to the point that I was like, wow, I didn't think I was going to like these with 100% cotton. They don't look as fitted as the previous ones on my leg. I actually find that they are a little bit wider on the leg slightly, but I don't think they're going to give a lot. Again, depending on the tones, they will be a little bit different. And I know this is kind of like a downside from Levi's, and a lot of people actually mention this in their reviews, like the positives of these jeans. They're very flattering. If you like a fitted look, then definitely stick to your size. I think you will look amazing in these. But if you like a more relaxed fit like I do now, then maybe go up a size. I find that the Ribcage comes up small compared to other styles from Levi's. All of these ones that I tried, these are the ones that fit me closest to my body. Overall, I'm a huge fan, but I prefer a looser fit. Okay guys, so we've reached the end of this try on / review from Levi's. If you did enjoy this video, please make sure to give this video a good old thumbs up. up because it really helps my small channel out. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and check out Levi's sale that they have going on at the moment, because you could possibly get all of these up to 60% off the same way that I did. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.